Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. Okay, today's video will be one that'll probably make you a little uncomfortable. We're going to talk about your teeth, okay? Now, here's the reason for it. Obviously, I don't have any. And the reason that I don't, guys, is I went through some serious health issues about 5 years ago. I had 8 ribs break. Just break. Couldn't tell me what it was. Told me it was probably cancer. They did bone scans. You cannot imagine the time and energy we went through trying to figure out what was going on with my rib cage. A couple months after that, got an infection in the bottom of my right foot. I am not diabetic, okay? But I basically got a bed sore on the bottom of my foot. And I went to a podiatrist who looked at my foot, and he said, if this comes back, we're going to amputate your leg right above your knee. I said, excuse me? I was 42 years old. He said, ma'am, I don't know what's wrong with you, but if this comes back as deep as it was, we're going to amputate you from the knee down. We cannot risk you dying from it, okay? So he said, can I ask you a question? And I said, sure you can. He said, can I look in your mouth? Of course he could. I had had close to $25,000 worth of dental care over my adult life, just my adult life. I had root canals, caps, I was a school teacher. I had beautiful teeth. Sure, go ahead, look. Well, he looks up in there. He sits back down. This is what he tells me. You need to have all your teeth removed immediately because you have an infection in the bone in your mouth. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he gets a camera and a light, and he takes a picture and he shows it to me. On the back side of my teeth, where they were closest to my gums, was a little black line around all the teeth. He said, do you see that black? And I said, yes. He goes, that's necrotic. And I'm thinking, I just went to the dentist 3 months ago, and not one time in my adult life had any dentist pointed that out to me, okay? But it had been there for years because I too had seen it at the back of my mouth when I was flossing. When you floss in the mirror, you can see the back of your teeth. I didn't know what it was. I thought maybe it was the glue or whatever was holding caps or fillings or, whatever. Guys, your teeth could be causing you to become sick. I almost lost my right leg and I broke 8 ribs, all due to a infection that was low enough in my blood that it was hard to detect with testing, blood test, but it kept me ill, and it was affecting my bones all through my body. I had lost weight. I felt terrible. In fact, sometimes I felt like I was going a little crazy, and I'm going to be honest, like I would just get sick, or I would have headaches, or my body would hurt. My whole body would hurt. They couldn't find anything wrong with me. And I always just felt a little off, like I didn't feel well, okay? I was not at my A game, all right? I'm telling you this because I want you to understand that if you were born before 2010, chances are, if you have any fillings in your mouth, that they have mercury in them. Guys, mercury is a toxic chemical. They also mix mercury with silver, with copper, with tin, with lead. They're all toxic in that form in your body. And they put that in a hole in your mouth, in your tooth, that was decayed. Over time, that gets absorbed back into your body and it breaks. How many of you have swallowed pieces of your fillings? Right. You can't ever get that out of your body. Think about Henry VIII, right? When they found his skeleton and they looked in his skull, which is pretty much all that was left, there were balls of mercury in it. It's part of the reason why he was always killing all his wives. He went absolutely insane from the mercury. Guys, I'm telling you this because if you are going to live a farming and a homesteading life, you need to be healthy. And your health starts in your mouth. What I went through to get my teeth out was a horror story. It was supposed to be three surgeries to remove the teeth and get the extra bone. Because I often also have something called tori, which is too much extra bone in your mouth, which makes wearing dentures very difficult. So, it's supposed to be 3 surgeries. 7 surgeries later, I'm still needing 4 more surgeries to be able to wear dentures. Had a dentist who thought he could get them in there. We tried. The bottom fit, the top absolutely wouldn't do it. I had to have so much of my gum line and part of my jaw removed due to necrotic infected bone. Guys, if you'd have looked at me from the outside, you would have never thought my teeth were basically killing me. So I made this video to tell you, if you have hardware in your mouth, if you have fillings in your mouth, if you have temporary caps or even permanent caps on your teeth, please know when I tell you this, that bacteria eventually is going to work up behind those caps into your body. And it might not be big enough, a big enough infection that they can pick it up with blood work, because I had tons of it and they never showed too much bacteria. All right, but it was killing me, guys. It was killing me in my mind. It was killing me in my body. It was killing my spirit, because I was miserable, and everybody that was around me was miserable too. All right, so I'm telling you this because I care. I understand not having teeth can be daunting. I do it every single day. I deal with ignorant people who don't want to necessarily hear what I say because, oh, she doesn't have teeth. I don't have teeth for a medical reason. And I'm not going to have teeth until I can psych myself up enough to put myself back through another 1.5 inches of bone coming out of the roof of my mouth. Guys, I'm busy. I have a plan and a purpose. God's got me rolling. One day I'll take care of it. Until then, I have never felt better in my life. My body has come back online. My bones stopped breaking. The continual constant infections and fevers and inflammation throughout my body is basically gone. I started with my teeth, and then God showed me the next step is your food. Okay, so you need to go to either a homeopathic or a natural dentist, and yeah, they even have them in Louisiana. They have them all over the United States, they have them all over the world. They can be hard to find. Find you one. Go sit down with them. Let them look in your mouth. It might cost you $10,000, because just to get my teeth out cost me $4 grand, okay? $4,000 to have what teeth I had left removed because they were so bad. And when they tried to get the ones that had been capped out, the roots didn't want to come out. So they dig them out. I mean, it was truly horrendous. I just want you to know you'll be okay without teeth. Most of you won't have the issues that I had, and you won't need more surgeries just to fit dentures in your mouth. So you can just have your teeth removed, dentures put in. You'll feel better. You'll feel better. Do you have something wrong with you that nobody can diagnose? Are you always inflamed, your body sore and tender? You've tried changing your diets to organic. You've tried exercising. You've cut out sugars. You've done everything that you can, but you still just feel absolutely horrible. Is that you? Then go to a good dentist. And I'm not talking about a dentist that thinks that a mercury filling should stay in your mouth. I mean, that is not a good dentist. And I went to probably 10 dentists over 20 years, and not one of them ever said, hey, honey, that black at the back of your mouth that had been there since my mid-20s was actually a slow-growing infection, and you probably just need to have all your teeth removed. No, it was, hey, let's do another root canal. Hey, let's put a new cap on it. Hey, let us deep clean. Hey, let us bleach your teeth. Hey, let us, pull this tooth in the back. You don't need that one. Guys, I almost lost my life, and I did lose my health for a couple of years to my teeth. Please let this be a warning to you. They're not really ever, I don't think, going to change how they do dentistry. They have an entire companies built around it. Mega companies, corporations. And they basically stop any new science that tries to come in. Any new scientific data, any new procedures, they just cock block it. And they do that, guys, because they are making billions off of you and your kids and your grandkids. Billions. So are they worried about curing you or fixing it? No, because then you won't come back. They need you to be a repeat customer to continue making money. I tell you that about doctors all the time. They're not teaching doctors how to heal people anymore. They're teaching doctors how to patch you, how to medicate you so that you are a repeat customer. Do you understand that? That is what has happened in the world with these large corporations. That is why here at Starkey Farmstead, we want to teach you to make your own fertilizers, make your own compost, make your own worm castings, because when you pull yourself out of their loops, you can create a sustainable loop for you and your family where your prosperity and your health stays in your hands. And that is important to me. I don't want any of you to ever go through what I went through when I was 44. Do you know how to be an American and an American woman at 44 with no teeth feels? Just think about that. Think about our society. Guys, I didn't let it stop me. Do not want it to stop you. Your life is so important. God has a purpose and a plan for you. Please hear me when I tell you, your teeth are not worth your life or your everyday health. They're not worth it. They aren't. You are beautiful just the way you are. So you guys have a blessed day. Go find you a natural dentist. Think about what I said. Think about the things going on in your body. Pray about it, because I'm telling you right now, when I realized what was happening to my body, I almost didn't have my teeth removed because I didn't want dentures. Then I had them removed to realize that the surgeries would have to continue just to put a denture in, but I still had to live my life. So that's what I did. I continued to live my life. And that's what I want for you. But for you to live your life the way God wants you to, your body has to come under control, guys. It has to come under control. And if you're dumping toxic chemicals and low doses of bacteria continually into your body through cavities and stuff like that, it's going to be real hard. And I just want what's best for you. So I want you to sit down with your children, your grandchildren, your spouse, talk about the hardware that's in your mouth. Find a dentist that leans to the natural end of things that'll tell you the truth about the hardware in your mouth. And consider having them, all of it removed. All of it removed. Get partials, get dentures, whatever. But I promise you, within 4 months of having the surgery stop on the bottom of my mouth and all of that poison out of my body, all of a sudden one day I woke up, guys, all I could do was cry. I felt like a real person again. Like I felt real. And then all of this started. None of this would have happened had I not taken care of the root problem. So I want you to take care of your root problem today. Whatever it is, get real with yourself and understand that even if the whole world mocks you, I will still think you're beautiful. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with somebody you know that's going through some health issues. And tell them I said, start where your mouth is. Start right there. That'd be the last place that any doctor or dentist is going to look for your problem. Thank God for that podiatrist who knew enough to know that an infection in a foot of a 44-year-old woman that's not diabetic stemmed from somewhere, and he had the knowledge to look in my mouth and realize where it was stemming. So you guys have a blessed day. Thank you for watching.